So a topic that I have all the time that is a really important topic is around price increases, increases that your various vendors apply at renewal. Sometimes there's increases even in term, which hopefully your order forms, your contracts do not have that. This is obviously a really big issue when it comes to cloud, software as a service, right? Contracts, whether that's Salesforce, ServiceNow, Microsoft, Oracle, SAP, Workday, so forth and so on, right? It's, hey, I have a really good price, or I think I do. I signed up for a 3-year term. In 3 years, I have to probably likely renew again. The vendor knows that as well. So I want to have protections in place. And many of you have achieved protections, right? 3% cap, 5%, whatever it may be. Depends on the benchmark, depends on the vendor. Usually there's conditions. You have to maintain the spend, maintain the exact products, maintain the exact volumes to get that cap. Maybe if you negotiated well, you could lower it and still get a percentage cap. Some of you may have had a 0% cap. Likely that's only for one term. There's definitely conditions likely in there. But here's the thing, I've been thinking about this. What if, this is a big one, but what if a vendor came to you and said, you know what? We're only going to hit you with a price increase at your renewal if we enhance the product, so Microsoft 365 E3, Sales Cloud Unlimited Edition, ITSM Pro, so forth and so on. We enhance it, we add features since the last time you signed up, your last renewal date, and you actually are using them. And because of that, we have the ability or the right to increase your pricing at your next renewal by X%. So what if a vendor took that approach? It's not just programmatic. It's not just, hey, you know what? Here we are. Time to increase your price. Time to make up for that deep discount we gave you to get to jump on board. But it's more about we enhanced the solution. We added value. You're getting more out of it. And because of that, we have to increase your price. Now, wouldn't that be a novel idea? I think that would land really, really well with the base of customers that I get to speak to. It would be a massive differentiator, and it really would align, if you think about it, with just logic. Now, the key here is they're actually using these features, and that's where it gets problematic. But if the vendor then also said and showed up more often to get usage, which, by the way, is going to benefit them, usage could potentially lead to more revenue. Usage could lead to buying more products because everyone is using and likes your products. You have more things to sell. But usage, if you put effort, resources, time, calling upon the customer and saying, hey, did you know there's these 5 new features? And I think they could be very valuable for you. Maybe even ROI tied to it. That would be refreshing. And that would be something that I think could land very well. And then obviously, customers will look at that a certain way. But right now, it doesn't matter if you're using the features. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They need to increase your spend, and they have a way to do it programmatically. That's the approach. And they can refer to things and all these features and all these things they've done, and that's great. But you know, the fact of the matter is most customers aren't even using the features they had when they signed up. Those new features maybe even aren't even on the radar, aren't even aware of them, haven't even started using them. So let's flip it a little bit. Imagine that world.